In today's video, I'm going to be talking about one strategy that you could use today to help assist your organization in beginning to transition to the change that you want in the future. One of those things, and this is the most important thing that you can do, is urgency. You need to be able to create a sense of urgency throughout the organization. How do you do this? Well, it starts from the top down. It doesn't help if all the employees are running around frantic and urgent. That doesn't help anybody. But if you could set the tone as a CEO, maybe you're a supervisor, maybe you're a manager, whatever, but it starts at the very top and it works its way down through the organization. So how do you set the tone? You set the tone by keeping things tight and making your communication clear as concrete. So how do you do that? Well, when you're sending out an email, maybe you have a meeting on a Monday morning at 9 o'clock. You set the tone by sending out an email on Friday saying that Monday morning's meeting is starting at 9 o'clock to 11. Please be on time. Bring a notepad. There's some things coming down the pipes that will be of interest to you. And please reschedule any appointments that are at 11 o'clock or later in the morning. Reschedule them to the afternoon or the next day. Please turn off any distractions as well when you get into the meeting. We won't be responding to messages, nothing like that. Tablets, nothing. You won't have your laptop on checking what's going on Twitter, all this kinds of, none of that stuff. So that's how you set the tone. You also can set the tone in your communication. So if somebody approaches you and they have an idea or a strategy, whatever it is that they want to talk about down the road, you ask them when they need this solved. If they say, well, it's 6 weeks, 2 months, 2 weeks from now, you can suggest to them, can we solve this week? Can we solve this today, tomorrow? Is this something that we can solve right away? If you start talking like that, start communicating that way, how fast can we solve this issue, this problem? You're going to set a sense of urgency throughout the organization. And if you start communicating that with your with the supervisors that you are managing, and then they implement that to their employees, it gives them a sense of autonomy, but it also shows everyone in the organization that this is serious. We're changing things. We're moving things around now, and we're creating a sense of urgency. So that's one of the things that you can do. Another thing that you could do is you could free up your calendar just a little bit more, because that will show the people under you that if they have something important to share with you, you have a spot in your calendar that you can actually make room for them so that you can start implementing the change. For example, somebody comes to you and they say something vague like, do you have time to talk about this tomorrow or the next day? You could say, what about right now? You're like, sure. That sets a tone of urgency because you're dealing with it right now and you're checking it off the list. So that is a couple of strategies that you can implement today to help your organization begin changing. Have your communication crystal clear. Shorten those gaps. If you can do something today, get it done today. Free up your calendar. Set the tone with an email, a nice email, a professional email. Here's the benchmark. Here's the standard that we're letting people know where we're at. Because the last thing you want to do is let people off the hook when they show up late. Or they answer a phone, they're like, oh, hey, I got to take this call. And then they go out and they talk about, yes, honey, yes, I'm going to bring the milk. Or, yeah, no, I didn't know the flames were out right away. I thought the flames would go 7. That's not an emergency. So, set urgency early with tone. Hope that helps. I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.